Excuse me, sir. How you doing?
Good.
I'm Greg.
I'm John.
John, nice to meet you, sir. What do you think about that rain we had today, that storm?
Wonderful.
Yeah. How long have you lived in the Phoenix area?
Bought my house here in 41. I've been here since, not 41, 91.
91.
And I've been here since 79. I bought a motorhome. 80, I went to Texas. 81, I went to Florida. And 82, I came here.
Wow, so you've been here a long time.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a hurricane affecting the weather in Phoenix?
No.
No.
And especially the third one with the same name.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, let's step over here in the shade. You know, it's kind of hot in the sun. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
I want to ask you about that. You had a flood like that. And you know, a lot of times in a flooded situation, people get injured, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
They get hurt. Sometimes they even die.
Yeah.
About 4,000 years ago, there was a flood that we're told covered the entire world. You ever heard of that flood?
I heard there's different ones, but I don't remember that one.
Yeah, Noah and the Ark?
Oh, yeah.
You ever heard of that?
I've heard
Yeah.
I've heard them. They never found the ark. They think they did, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think they did.
that's right. Well, you know, in that flood, we're told that the entire world died, but Noah and his 7 other family members.
Yeah.
So a lot of people died in that flood.
Yeah.
You know, John, if you had gotten in trouble today with that water rushing off the mountains, and the flood would have happened, you know, like that, and you would have died, what do you think would have happened to you?
Well, hopefully I've been going up rather than down.
Yeah? Yeah, would you consider yourself to be a good person?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions to see if you are a good person?
Well, I've got to get going pretty quick, but
Yeah? Well, this will only take a couple of minutes.
okay.
Have you ever told a lie even one time in your life?
Certainly.
Yeah, I have too. What do we call somebody who lies?
Liars.
That's right. If I gave you or told you a lie, you'd call me a liar.
Yeah.
No matter how small and how insignificant the dollar amount, have you ever taken anything that didn't belong to you, even one time in your life?
No, I hate thieves.
Yeah, you hate thieves?
I had one working for me, and I told him, I says, I got a 12-gauge double barrel. And I said, if you ever step foot on my property again,
Yeah.
your wife's going to be a widow.
Yeah. When you
And
were
I
a little,
meant
yeah, I bet you did. I take you at your word. Did you, when you were a little kid, maybe, did you ever take a little piece of candy or maybe something out of Mama's pocketbook?
Nope.
Never.
No.
That's
No.
great, man.
There's only 9 of us in the family, 9 kids.
Well, let me ask you another question. Have you ever taken God's name in vain, like saying,
Oh,
"Oh
yes.
my G-O-D" or "GD"?
Yeah.
Yeah. God calls that blasphemy, and He
know.
says He won't hold him guiltless who
That's
takes
why I
His
go to
name in vain.
confession.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Let me ask you one other question. You know, Jesus said, if you look on a woman to lust after her, you've already committed adultery with her in your heart.
That's
Have
right.
you ever looked at the opposite sex with lust?
Oh, I have.
Yeah, we all have, haven't we? We're men. We're
But
men.
then, I was married 47 years.
Yeah.
My wife passed away.
Wow.
And then I met this gal that her husband had passed away.
Yeah.
And I'm from Wisconsin, she's from Iowa. And we went together 4 years.
Uh-huh.
We got to know each other. And then I made an honest woman out of her.
Wow. Wow.
Right over here at Holy Cross.
Wow. Wow. Well, let me ask you, or say something to you. We just looked at a few of the 10 Commandments. You've heard of
Yeah.
those, right?
Yeah.
By your own admission, like me, you've told me that you're a liar,
Yeah.
that you've lusted and committed adultery
Yeah.
in your heart, and that you've blasphemed and taken God's name in vain.
That's right.
Now, if God judged you by those 10 Commandments on Judgment Day, would He find you innocent or guilty?
Well, hopefully he'd have forgiven me.
Okay, but let's just say He judges you by the 10 Commandments based
Yeah.
on what you did. Would you be innocent or guilty?
Well, you'd be guilty of committing.
You'd be guilty of committing them. Just like if you went to a human court and you had robbed a bank,
Yeah.
and you went before that judge and you said, well, you know, Judge, I know I robbed the bank, but since that time, I've helped little old ladies, and I've helped out charities, and I've given to charity. The judge would say, well, that's all well and good, but you still have to pay the penalty for
Yeah.
robbing the bank. God says that there's a penalty for breaking His commandments.
Yeah.
He says it's death.
Yeah.
Death eternally in a place called hell.
Yeah.
Now, if God judged you by the 10 Commandments and found you guilty, would it be heaven or hell, John?
Well, probably wouldn't even be purgatory.
Well, he only gives two choices,
Yeah.
heaven or hell. So which
Well,
would it be?
I got to get going because I got to pick up my wife.
You got to get going?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, I just want to tell you something real quick. God loves us, John.
Yeah.
And he can't just overlook sin, but what he did do is he became a man, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. He lived a perfect life. He died a death in our place, not for himself because he had no sin. And he took our place and took our hell in our place. 3 days later, he rose from the dead. And he says, all who will change their mind about their sins with a desire to live differently and put their faith and trust in Jesus Christ, he'll save them.
Yeah.
I want to give you something that explains more about that. It's absolutely free. Hope you'll read it. And I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to me, John. You're a gentleman.
Okay.
God bless you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Folks, you've just listened to and witnessed a witnessing experience. We're starting the Witnessing Challenge. Much like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, the Witnessing Challenge is challenging believers in Jesus Christ to go out and share their faith with others. I want to challenge my friend Charlie Rendon to the Witnessing Challenge. Now, when you do your Witnessing Challenge, Charlie, make sure that you put hashtag Witnessing Challenge when you load it on social media. That's hashtag Witnessing Challenge. We look forward to seeing your videos at the Witnessing Challenge.